Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency abandoned some of its plans to slash contract spending for veterans' health care services this week after a revolt by frontline Veterans Health Administration employees who contended many of the cuts would imperil safety at the agency's almost 1,400 hospitals and clinics. What had been a list of 875 VA contracts scheduled for termination a little over a week ago has now become 585 cancelled contracts, the VA said Monday. The about-face is a rare public retreat by the so-called efficiency operation known as DOGE, which has come under fire for moving to axe crucial government services and overstating the value of some of its savings to taxpayers. In its announcement reducing the number of contracts to be cancelled, the VA said that the terminations will not negatively affect veteran care, benefits or services, and that they were identified through a deliberative, multi-level review. The agency acknowledged that some of the cancelled contracts had already been fully paid for. The list of contracts still on the chopping block has not been made public, and the VA declined to provide it. But VA employees have identified 200 of the remaining scheduled cancellations to NBC News, and some of them appear to be central to patient safety, those employees say. For example, the revised list of killed contracts includes those covering sterility certification for VA hospital pharmacy operations, facility air quality and safety testing to prevent transmission of infections, and sterile processing services to decontaminate equipment and medical instruments. Also on the list, contracts providing required certification and accreditation for stroke centers and follow-up care for cancer patients. Another contract that remains scheduled for cancellation supports the National Center for PTSD, a VA entity that is the world's leading research and educational center on post-traumatic stress disorder. Also terminated is a contract that would continue a long-established technology upgrade of the Veterans Health Administration's electronic health records system. The VA said it could not comment on the contracts unless NBC News identified them by contract name and contract number. NBC News declined to do so out of concern that it could reveal the identity of its sources. The spokesman for DOGE did not respond to an email seeking comment. On Wednesday, the VA announced that it was laying off 80,000 workers in an agency-wide reorganization scheduled for August. The aim is to reduce its workforce to its 2019 level of 400,000, the memo to employees said. The agency dismissed 2,400 probationary employees in February. Senator Richard Blumenthal, D-Con, the ranking member of the Veterans Affairs Committee, said he learned about the new contract cancellations from NBC News. He characterized them as a reckless move by Veterans Affairs Secretary Doug Collins. Make no mistake, canceling these contracts will cause harm to veterans and VA care and benefits, Blumenthal said in a statement. And it is completely unacceptable there has been no transparency, accountability, or consultation surrounding these contracts. By intentionally concealing from Congress the full list of contracts cancelled, Collins makes clear his intentions to use these terminated services as numbers for his press release, with zero regard for veterans.